For this week's study, we're going to talk about swung eighth notes. Now, we've been playing straight eighth notes so far, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And for our swung eighth notes, we could think of it like pushing back that second eighth note of the beat a little further. So it would be like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then I definitely think about an eighth note triplet omitting the middle note. So if we think of 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, we could just be like 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, and that'll make it sound like swung eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, let's go ahead and try some eighth note strumming. Now for eighth note strumming, I'm going to recommend a down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, but you could also go all down strums, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, for number 1, we're going to do an E major chord for 4 bars, and we're going to have swung eighth notes. Okay, now for your open E major chord, I've got my open 6th string, I've got my middle finger on the 2nd fret, 5th string, ring fingers on the 2nd fret, 4th string, index is on the 1st fret, 3rd string, and then open 2nd, open 1st string. Okay, here's number 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 2nd bar. 3rd bar. 4th bar. Here's number 1 a little faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And take a look at number 2. We're going to do an A minor chord. We'll have quarter notes on bar 1 with swung eighth notes on bar 2, and then we'll repeat that process for bars 3 and 4. For your open A minor, open E string, open A string, and then middle fingers on the 2nd fret 4th string, ring fingers on your 2nd fret 3rd string, index on the 1st fret 2nd string, and then open 1st string. Okay, here's number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's take it to number 3. We're going to do a C major, and we're going to have swung eighth notes. For the first bar, we'll have a whole note on bar 2, and then we'll repeat that again for bars 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, take it to number 4. We're going to do a D major. We'll have half notes for bar 1, and then we'll have swung eighth notes for bar 2, and then we'll repeat that again for bars 3 and 4. Okay, here comes number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, for number 5, we're going to go to D minor. We're going to have a dotted half note, which will strum on beat 1, let that last for 3 beats. So they'll go all the way through beat 3, and then we'll resume our swung eighth notes on beat 4, and leading into a full bar of swung eighth notes on bar 2. And we'll repeat that again for bars 3 and 4. Okay, here comes number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here's number 5 a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. Okay, for number 6, let's get our G bar chord going. We're going to have quarter notes for beats 1 and 2, and then we'll have swung eighth notes on beats 3 and 4, and that will repeat for the next 3 bars. Okay, here's number 6. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And take it to A major for number 7. We're going to have swung eighth notes for beats 1 and 2 with a half note on beats 3 and 4. We'll do that for the first 2 bars, and then we'll kind of flip that around and we'll do a mirror image where we'll have a half note on beats 1 and 2, and then swung eighth notes on beats 3 and 4 for bars 3 and 4. Okay, here's number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. For number 8, we're going to go to E minor. We'll have a whole note for bar 1. We'll have a dotted half note for bar 2 for the first 3 beats, and then swung eighth notes on beat 4. And then we'll repeat that again for the next 2 bars. Okay, here comes number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, for number 9, we're going to go to an E major chord. We'll have swung eighth notes for beats 1 and 2, quarter notes on beats 3 and 4. We'll do that for the first 2 bars. We'll have a whole note rest on bar 3, and then we'll go back and repeat that rhythm again for bar 4 with eighth notes on beats 1 and 2, quarter notes on beats 3 and 4. Okay, here we go. Number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest 2, 3, 4. Okay, for number 10, we're going to go to C major. We'll have a half note for the first 2 beats, and then swung eighth notes on beats 3 and 4. We'll repeat that again for bar 2. On bar 3, we'll have a whole note, and then we'll go back to a half note for beats 1 and 2 with swung eighth notes on beats 3 and 4. Okay, here comes number 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, for number 11, we're going to have quarter note on beat 1, swung eighth notes on beat 2, and then a quarter note on beat 3 with swung eighth notes on beat 4, and we'll do that for 4 bars. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and... Here's number 11 a little faster. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and... Last one, number 12, we're going to do a D major. We'll have a whole note on bar 1. On bar 2, we'll have swung eighth notes to a half note. Swung eighth notes for the first 2 beats, and then a half note for beats 3 and 4. And then we'll have a whole note on bar 3. And then on bar 4, we'll have swung eighth notes for the first 2 beats to a half note rest for those last 2 beats. Okay, here comes number 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and rest. Okay, for part 2 of the study, we're going to keep on with our swung eighth notes, but this time we're going to read tab and do single notes. And I want to point out that these will be arpeggiations or playing some of the chord tones of the chords given separately, as opposed to hitting them all at the same time like when we strum our chords. Okay, for number 1, we're going to arpeggiate a E minor chord. We're going to do all swung eighth notes. And the first bar is going to be our open 6th string. We'll go to our 3rd fret 6th string for bar 2. Bar 3 is the 2nd fret 5th string, and then we'll go to the 2nd fret 4th string for bar 4. Okay, here we go. Here's number 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Okay, for number 2, we're going to play off of an A major chord. We're going to have 2 quarter notes for the first 2 beats, and then swung eighth notes for beats 3 and 4. And then our notes will be open 5th string for the first bar, 4th fret 5th string for the 2nd bar. For the 3rd bar, we go to our 2nd fret 4th string, and then we'll go to our 2nd fret 3rd string for the last bar. Okay, here's number 2. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and... Number 2 a little faster. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and... Okay, for number 3, we're going to play off of a D minor 7. We're going to have 2 swung eighth notes for the first 2 beats, and then we'll have a half note for beats 3 and 4. Okay, for the first bar, our notes will be the open 4th string. Then we'll go to our 2nd fret 3rd string for bar 2. We'll go to our 1st fret 2nd string for bar 3, and then our 3rd fret 2nd string for bar 4. Okay, here comes number 3. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Okay, for number 4, we're going to play off of a G7 chord. We're going to start off with a whole note for bar 1, and then we'll have all swung eighth notes for bar 2, and then we'll repeat that process for bars 3 and 4. And our notes will be our 3rd fret 6th string for the first bar. We're going to split up bar 2 with for the first 2 beats will be our 2nd fret 5th string, and then we'll go to our open 4th string for beats 3 and 4. For bar 3, we'll hit our 3rd fret 4th string. And then for bar 4, we're going to split up those eighth notes. We'll do our open 3rd string for the first 2 beats and then open 2nd string for the last 2 beats. Okay, here comes number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's go on to number 5. For this one, we're going to play off of a B minor 7 chord, and we're going to have a half note for the first 2 beats into swung eighth notes for beats 3 and 4. And we'll play that rhythm for all the bars. Our notes, for the first bar, we're going to play the 2nd fret 5th string for the first 2 beats, and then we'll switch to the open 4th string for the beats 3 and 4. On bar 2, we're going to start off with our 4th fret 4th string, and then we'll have our open 4th string for the beats 3 and 4. On bar 3, we'll have our 2nd fret 3rd string for the first 2 beats, and then we'll go to our open 4th string for beats 3 and 4. And then on the last bar, bar 4, we'll have our open 2nd string for the first 2 beats, and then our open 4th string for the last 2 beats. Okay, here comes number 5. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, for number 6, we're going to do swung eighth notes for the first 2 beats and then 2 quarter notes for beats 3 and 4. And we'll do that for each bar. And our notes, for the first bar, we're going to do our 3rd fret 5th string. On bar 2, we'll split up our notes. We'll do the 2nd fret 4th string for the first 2 beats and then open 3rd string for beats 3 and 4. On bar 3, we're going to split these up. We're going to have our open 2nd string for the first 2 beats and then our 1st fret 2nd string for the beats 3 and 4. And on the last bar, we're going to have our open 1st string for the first 2 beats, and then we'll go way up to our 7th fret for the last 2 quarter notes for beats 3 and 4. Okay, and this is getting inside of a C major 7 chord. Here's number 6. 1 and 2 and 3, 4.